My neighbor growing up was a reenactor, and he had like the musket and the clothing. Yeah, yeah. And I went once, and it is a long Saturday. I'm just gonna start there. It's a long day.
Not
And
as
what
long as
happened?
the real fighters. I mean, it was longer for
Yeah, sure,
them.
sure. It's second in pain and misery only to actually getting killed in Civil War. And what's crazy about it is there's two things I found crazy about it. I mean, it's the longest day ever. It's I would say a loosely organized event. You know, it's sort of like
Oh,
you guys look similar. You go over here and hide in the woods, and then it starts. And I mean, it takes like all day. And there's two things I found funny about it. One is if you like shoot your musket, which is theoretically doesn't have any ammo in it, it just like makes it, but it makes smoke, and you're a little bit like, is that like, are we sure the guy doesn't like get something stuck in there? If you shoot it, it's like the honor system. Like you're like, I got you, and like the other guy has to be like, you did. Like if you both shoot, and you're kind of like that. What kind of system is that? Where there's no referee. That's number one that I thought was just like you see him and they'd be like, you scurvy knave, like I got you. And then the other is if you die,
Scurvy.
yeah, it's pirate themed Civil War reenactment. If if you die,
this is
you
by
have
the
to lay
coast.
down. And part of the like mise en scène of the whole thing is a battlefield strewn with
With bodies.
the women in the or with the whatever with the dead. And so you lay down, and it's like 80 degrees, and you're wearing worsted wool, and you just like lay there for like 4 hours. And then I suppose at some point they like hand out Capri Suns and they're like, all right, like time out. But when I was there, he like died at one point and he's sort of, and I'm like, what do we do now? And he's like, I'm just going to kind of lay on the battlefield for 3 hours. It is crazy. At least when I went there.
Well, I'm gonna admit that as a perimenopausal, tired, middle-aged mom of four, laying
Sounds like,
on the grass for 4 hours in worsted wool sounds like a vacation. I'm just gonna lay
yeah,
it out there.
yeah,
So
that's
maybe I
true.
need to be a reenactor.
You're like, I could be in my car next to the Short Pump Mall, or I could be relaxing in the sun in kind of a broken in soft wool coat.
What's crazy is picnickers like used to go to the actual Civil War battles and like picnic, watch
Wow.
people being killed. So I remember being like, this is so strange. There were like women with their parasols and their children, and they lay out their blankets and watch the war.
I thought you meant they'd watch the reenactments. You meant in like the whatever sense
Yes!
they watched like the actual fighting.
I guess there were like
Or
gentleman
they just
rules that you
hillside.
don't. They were
You
hillside,
don't
and I
kill
think
the
they were
women.
like, you don't kill the picnickers.
That's amazing. That's like for hundreds of years, men have been like, "Honey, honey, watch this." Like,